Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everybody.
Waalaikumsalam, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay, hello, Raden. Nice to see you again.
Me too, sir. Nice to meet you.
How are you doing? Your audio is a little bit unclear
Well,
now.
very good, sir.
What about my audio, guys? Can you hear me clearly?
Absolute clearly, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great, great. Nice to hear that. So yeah, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. And because this is the first meeting after the Eid al-Fitr, or the the Lebaran Day. Do you know what it's called in English? We call it the Eid al-Fitr. Yeah. So this is the first meeting after the Eid al-Fitr. So I'd like to say Minal Aidin wal Faizin, everybody. Minal Aidin wal Faizin.
Minal aidin wal faizin too, sir.
Yes. Please forgive me for any mistakes, both intentional and unintentional. And yeah, nice to see you all again. So, how's everybody doing? Okay, there is Jayzan. Okay, I forgot your your real name, Jayzan. Is that your nickname?
Yes, my nickname Zan, sir. Why
Zan.
Zan, sir?
Zan. Yeah. I remember now, Zan. Okay, Zan, nice to see you again. And there's Miss Sandy. Hello, Miss Sandy.
Hello, Mister. How are you, Mister?
Your audio is not very clear, but I
Oh,
can
okay.
sort of make it out. I think you're asking me how are you? I'm fine. Thank you. Okay, and then we have Nabila. Hello, Nabila, Anasha, Rizkia, Ardana. What do your friends call you? Rizkia, Ardana. Is it Rizki?
Yes, Rizkia, sir.
Rizkia. Okay, Rizkia. Nice to see you. And then there is Zaini. Hello, Zaini.
Halo, Sir.
Hello, welcome back, welcome back. Anchai, Rizka, Aya is Sophia, I remember. And then there is Rizka. Okay. Oh, there are two Rizkas here. Maybe Rizka is having an issue with one of her devices. Okay, well, welcome back, everyone. So once again, Minalaidin Wal Faizin, and um, this is the first meeting for the IELTS simulations. Like what I announced in the groups before, we are going to focus on practicing the IELTS test this month because when the program starts, the EfOS offline in Jakarta, the first thing you will do, guys, is the official IELTS test. Wow, official IELTS test. What does it mean? What is official IELTS test? It means the real IELTS. And do you know how much the IELTS official test costs? How much is official IELTS test? Anybody knows?
2 million rupiah, sir?
Almost 3 millions. I think we can say 3 million rupiah. Wow, that's a very expensive. And for the program, you only have two chances for the official test. Okay, only two chances that the government of Balangan will pay for you. So if you don't get the score that you need for the university in the two times you take the test, you must, if you want to take it again, you must pay by yourself. That's why it's very important to prepare yourself, and we are doing that with the IELTS simulations this month. Okay. That's why we're doing this. So you don't, so you really are ready, and you don't need to take the IELTS test 3 times, yeah, or 4 times or 5 times, because it's very expensive. Okay, so are you guys ready for the simulation?
Ready, sir.
Okay, I see Zainis thumbs. Very good. What about Raden? Raden, you ready? Nabila just showed me her thumbs also. Rizkia, ready? Okay, and now Zaini is doing some velocity. Okay. Okay, you can do it someplace else, Zaini. Maybe after the test, after you get a good score. Okay, Sandy, Anasha, Zan, Aya, okay, Anchai, Rizka. Okay, everybody's ready. But before we do the simulation, which is going to be very serious, everybody must really focus. So let's have a little bit of fun with a little catch up, guys. What is catch up? Anybody knows what is ketchup? Ketchup is the one you use when you eat bakso. You put some ketchup. Oh no, that's
That's it, sorry, sir.
yeah, that's soy sauce. Yeah, I'm joking. I'm joking. Sorry. Ketchup means to know each other after a long time not meeting. Okay, so I wanna know what is happening in your life, guys, after we didn't meet for a long time. So I want to catch up with you. And to do this, I want you to share one unique activity you are now busy doing. Something unique that you are now actively doing or very busy doing. Like, for example, me, now I'm busy taking care of kids. I'm busy taking care of my children because I'm back to Makassar. So now I'm in Makassar. We are in the same time zone. I'm not in Jakarta. And because I'm in Makassar, my wife asked me to take care of the kids during my outside after I work. So that's what I'm busy doing now. Okay. I'm busy taking care of my kids. Okay, so I want you to share this. Let's just share it in the chat box, okay? Because we don't have time to play guessing game. So just share in the chat box what unique thing you are busy doing now. Go. I will give you 2 minutes. Share in the chat box. Share in the chat box what you are busy doing now. Something unique, something interesting. Go, go, go. Aya, busy making beads bracelets. Wow, that's cool, Aya. Are you doing that just for hobby or do you sell them? Just for fun or was it
We
business?
sell them, sir.
Wow, that's cool. Maybe you can show us one of the examples of your beads bracelets.
Okay,
Maybe
so here is my bracelet.
which one?
What
Oh, ooh, that's cool. Look at that, guys.
ayo dibeli.
Very
Let's buy
cute.
it.
And how much? How much does it cost per bracelet?
Because it is for charity, so the price is cheap. It's only 7,000
Wow,
rupiah.
7,000 rupiah only. And where do you sell them?
We sell it on Siring Banjarmasin.
Oh, in Banjarmasin, not in Balangan. Well, guys, if you happen to be in Banjarmasin, stop by at where's the place? Yeah,
In Siring, sir.
Siring.
Siring, yes.
Okay.
It's a 0 km garden.
Okay, there you go, guys. That's the place. Or you can just contact Aya and say that, Aya, I'm nearby. I wanna buy one of your bracelets. So show me the place. Yeah. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. And then there is Zaini. Oh, Zaini has just been through a breakup. I'm sorry, Zaini. Sorry to hear that, Zaini. And now he is busy streaming a game, playing video game. Wow, that's cool, Zaini. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a good way of, moving on and forgetting something or someone for, after a recent bad experience. Okay, good luck, Zaini. Nabila, I'm busy continuing reading 3 novels that I just bought with my. Ooh, okay, Nabila. That's a good investment, Nabila. Most people use their THR for something not very good, but you use it for something good. Very good. Keep it up. Keep it up. But are they in English, Nabila?
All of them written in bahasa Indonesia, sir.
Why not? Why not buy the ones in English so you can practice your English while, doing your hobby?
The English is too heavy for me, sir.
Well, use Google Translate, all right? When you don't understand something, Google Translate it and then continue reading. Okay, that's the process. It's not easy. Okay, thank you. Anasha is busy helping her mom and attending EfOS. Okay, all right, Anasha, good. You're a good daughter. You're a good daughter. Keep helping your mom. That should be your priority for now, yeah? But later, when your study starts, you need to, of course, focus on your study because that's, I believe, what your mother would want. Miss Sandy, I'm busy doing sport every day. You should just lie down. Oh, that's a good change, Miss Sandy. Doing sport is good. Have fun. Good luck. Anchai is also busy working out. Okay, good, Anchai. So, how many packs do you have now, Anchai? Do you already have 6 packs? Or still 1 pack like me? I also have a pack, but only one.
Now one, sir.
Now you have how many?
Yes, sir. On the
All right, keep working out. Keep working out.
Hello, Mr. Saitama.
Okay, Rizka is enjoying taking care of her cat. Oh, okay, Rizka, that's nice. How many cats do you have, Rizka?
I have 2 cats.
2 cats. Wow, nice. They must be cute. Yeah, I love cats too. But I don't know how to teach them how to poop outside, so that's why I don't pet one yet. Maybe you can teach me someday. Yeah. Okay. Rizkia is busy having fun with his friends. Okay. Just don't forget to study also, Rizkia. Zan is just pretending to be busy. Okay. Okay, Zan, that's not really good. You shouldn't be pretending. Should be really busy studying, okay? Raden, try to drink whey protein now, even though okay, so you're also building up your physique, yeah? Your muscles. Okay, good luck, Raden. Just make sure that it's balanced, yeah? Don't just consume, but also do the exercise. And then Miss Yuhai is busy making promotions for her sales to make them more attractive. Good luck, Miss Juhai. Good luck. We wish you a successful promotion. Okay, and okay, nice to catch up with you guys. Thank you for sharing, and yeah, I hope that also helps us to warm ourselves up before we do the simulation. And let's start the simulation now. So for the first simulation, we're going to start with the first section. What is the first section of the IELTS test?
Listening.
The listening section, that's right. And how many questions, sorry, how many parts are there in the section? How many parts or section are there in listening?
3.
Are you sure? Only 3? Only 3, are you sure? Or is it more? It's more, yeah? How many, guys? There are 4. 4 sections. And today we will not do 4 sections. We will only do 2 sections because we need to discuss the answers after that, okay? That's why we will only do 2 sections. And how are we going to do this? I'm going to share the questions in the group. So everybody check the group. Hold on. Where is it? Let me look for the materials first, yeah? I will share the materials in the group. You will download the materials. And then I will play the audio. I will play the audio only one time. So make sure you are really ready and everything is good, you know, the audio, etc. Because I will not repeat. I will not repeat the audio. And then after that, you will write your answer on a piece of paper that you have with you. So please prepare a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen. Okay, so get a pencil or a pen. Get a pencil or a pen. The link to the material is in the group, guys. Or you know what? Maybe I can just download it for you and share it in the group. Okay, I'm going to drop it in the group now. Whoops, something's wrong with my. Can you access the material, the question, guys?
I can, sir.
Okay, so you can see the questions, right?
Yes.
Okay. What about the others? What about the others? Can you guys access the material? Let me share the file, okay? Just to be sure. So there's the material. Now please open the material and be ready because you will need to see it when we play the audio. Okay, now, so remember, write your answer on a piece of paper while you are listening to the audio. Later, I will share a Google form and you will move your answer from the paper to the Google form. Okay?
It's
Okay, is everything clear? Do you have any questions?
Clear, sir.
Okay, if everything is clear now, we're going to start. I'm going to play the audio. So make sure your audio device, your headset, your earphones, your speaker is good. Okay. Okay. Now I wanna make sure everybody's ready. So please type R for ready in the chat box if you are ready, like the example I gave you. So go ahead. Okay, Zan is ready. Miss Juhai ready. Miss Andy ready. Nabila is extremely ready. Rizka is ready. Zaini ready. Rizkia ready. Raden. Aya. Wadi. And Anchai. Okay, I think that's everybody. Okay, good. Everybody's ready. Here we go. I will mute my audio. I mean my speaker, so you will only hear the listening audio. Okay. You can turn off your camera too if you think it will help your connection. You can turn off your audio. That's fine. Okay. Good luck. And don't forget to use all the strategies that you have learned with the trainers in the classes before. And yeah, let's start.
Section 1. You will hear a man interviewing a woman in the street about her use of transport. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 5. You will see that there is an example that has been done for you. On this occasion only, the conversation relating to this will be played first.
Excuse me,
Yes?
I wonder if you could spare a few minutes to do a survey on transport. It won't take long.
No, that's fine.
Oh, lovely. The survey is on behalf of the local council. They'd like to know about what transport you use and any suggestions for improvement. Can I start by asking you how you travelled to town today?
Sure, I came on the bus.
The woman travelled to town by bus, so bus has been written in the space. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 5.
Excuse me,
Yes?
I wonder if you could spare a few minutes to do a survey on transport. It won't take long.
No, that's fine.
Oh, lovely. The survey is on behalf of the local council. They'd like to know about what transport you use and any suggestions for improvement. Can I start by asking you how you travelled to town today?
Sure, I came on the bus.
Great. Now, can I get a few details about yourself?
Okay.
What's your name?
It's Louisa
Yes.
Hardy.
Can you spell that, please?
Yes, it's Hardie.
Great. Thanks. And can I have your address?
It's 19 Whitestone Road.
Oh, right. I know that area. It's Bradfield, isn't it?
That's right.
Is the postcode GT7?
It's actually GT8 2LC.
Great. And could I ask what your job is? Are you a student?
I've actually just finished my training. I'm a hairdresser.
Oh, right. And one more question in this section. What is the reason for you coming into town today?
Actually, it's not for shopping today, which would be my normal reason, but to see the dentist.
Right. Thanks.
Before you hear the rest of the interview, you have some time to look at questions 6 to 10. Now listen and answer questions 6 to 10.
Now, in this last section, I'd like you to give us some ideas about the facilities and arrangements in the city for getting to and from work. Any suggestions you have for improvements?
Well, something I've thought about for some time is that when I do walk and I'm doing a later shift, I think the lighting should be better.
Yes, good point.
And of course, I think it's a real shame they've been cutting down on the number of footpaths. They should have more of those. Then people would walk more.
Yes, right.
And I don't think there are enough trains. That's why I don't use them. You have to wait so long.
Thanks. And finally, I'd like to ask your opinion on cycling. As you may know, there's a drive in the city to get more people to cycle to work.
Right.
But we realise that there are things which the council, but also employers, might do to help encourage workers to cycle to work.
Yeah. Well, I have thought about it, and where I work there are no safe places to leave your bikes.
OK.
And also, I'd have to cycle uphill, and on a hot day I'd arrive at work pretty sweaty, so I think I'd need a shower somewhere at work.
Right.
And I suppose the last thing is that I wouldn't be all that confident about cycling on such busy roads. I think I'd like to see you offering training for that. You know, I'd feel a lot better about starting if that was the case.
Well, that's very helpful. Thank you very much for your time.
No problem. Bye.
That is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 2. Section 2. You will hear a representative of a city council giving information about 2 new facilities which are opening soon in the city. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 14. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 14.
Good morning. I'm very pleased to have this opportunity to say a little about 2 exciting new developments in the city: the Brackenside open-air swimming pool and the Children's Adventure Playground in Central Park. As many of you may know, the idea for these initiatives came from you, the public, in the extensive consultation exercise which the City Council conducted last year. And they have been realised using money from the SWRDC, the South West Regional Development Commission. First of all, Brackenside Pool. As many of the older members of the audience will remember, there used to be a wonderful open-air pool on the seafront 30 years ago, but it had to close when it was judged to be unsafe. For the design of this new heated pool, we were very happy to secure the talents of internationally renowned architect Ellen Wendon, who has managed to combine a charming 1930s design, which fits in so well with many of the other buildings in the area, with up-to-the-minute features such as a recycling system, the only one of its kind in the world, which enables seawater to be used in the pool. Now, there's been quite a bit of discussion in the local press about whether there would be enough room for the number of visitors we're hoping to attract, but the design is deceptive, and there have been rigorous checks about capacity. Also, just in case you were wondering, we're on schedule for a June the 15th opening date, and well within budget, a testimony to the excellent work of local contractors Hickman's. We hope that as many people as possible will be there on June the 15th. We have engaged award-winning actress Coral White to declare the pool open, and there'll be drinks and snacks available at the poolside. There'll also be a competition for the public to decide on the sculpture we plan to have at the entrance. You will decide which famous historical figure from the city we should have.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 15 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 15 to 20.
And now, moving on to the Central Park Playground, which we're pleased to announce has just won the Douglas Award for Safety. The news came through only last week. The unique design is based on the concept of the global village, with the playground being divided into 6 areas showing different parts of the world, each with a representative feature. For example, there is a section on Asia, and this is represented by rides and equipment in the shape of snakes, orangutans, tigers and so on, fauna native to the forests of the region. Moving south to the Antarctic, we couldn't run to an ice rink, I'm afraid, but opted instead for climbing blocks in the shape of mountains. I thought they could have had slides for the glaciers, but the designers did want to avoid being too literal. Then on to South America. And here the theme is El Dorado, games replicating the search for mines full of precious stones. And then, moving up to North America, here there was considerable debate. I know the contribution of cinema and jazz was considered, but the designers finally opted for rockets and the International Space Station. Eastwards to Europe then, and perhaps the most traditional choice of all the areas, medieval castles and other fortifications. Then last but not least, moving south to Africa, and a whole set of wonderful mosaics and trails to represent the great rivers of this fascinating and varied continent. Now, the opening date for our global playground is the 10th of July, and again, we'd love to see you there. So, make a date and come and see this magnificent, original new amenity right in the heart of the city.
That is the end of section 2. You now have half a minute to check your answers.
Okay, those are the sections for today's simulation. Now, I will give you 5 minutes to move your answers from your paper to the Google form. The link to the Google form is in the group and in the chat box. I will give you 5 minutes. Start from now.
Sir, I'm sorry. Suddenly, I lost the audio, sir, from the section 2.
For section 2. Okay. The whole audio, or was it just the beginning, or okay.
The whole audio.
The whole audio. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Who was that? Who was speaking just now?
Me, sir, Nabila.
Okay. Nabila, I will send the audio to you. You can listen to it, but only one time. Okay. We'll wait for you, and after that, we'll check the answers together.
Okay, sir.
All right. Can you ping me on WhatsApp?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'll share the file now. You have 5 minutes, Nabila, okay? Okay, and everybody, 5 minutes, please complete your Google form with your answers, and then we'll discuss the answers together. And don't forget to submit, okay? After you fill out the Google form, click submit. I'll wait for 5 minutes.
I'm sorry, mister, I cannot open the Google form.
Oh, you can't open the Google form? Hold on. Wait. What about the others? Is it just Miss Sandy, or the others cannot open the Google form too?
Me too, sir.
Oh,
To
okay.
sir.
I see.
Me too, sir.
The setting. Hold on. Let me change the setting. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Where is that adjustment? For defaults question. Correct answer later. Email address. Do not collect. Response. Where is it? Where is that setting? Just wait a minute. Oh, maybe it needs to be published first. Wait. It's published. Manage. Column response. Presentation, showing, disable. What about now? Can you refresh the form, the page, the web page, and then let me know if it's still inaccessible or not.
Still, I need access, mister.
Oh, okay. I found it.
Yes.
Hold on.
Sam.
I found the problem. Hold on. Okay, refresh and try now. It should be accessible now. Refresh and try again. And let me know.
Yes, I
You can
can.
access it now, say.
Yeah, I can access
Okay.
that.
All right, go ahead. 5 minutes, guys. Move your answers to the form, please. Make sure the spelling is correct, because if not, your answer will be wrong. So be careful with the spelling and everything. Remember the strategy from your teacher. Always use capitals, capital letters. Three minutes left.
I'm sorry, sir. I cannot submit because the
Mhm.
certification uh happen error when I submit that.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. What's wrong with this Google form? Hold on, let me check again. What does it say, Zaini?
Uh, in bahasa, okay, terjadi error saat mengirim jawaban Anda.
Oh, can you try again?
Okay.
Yeah. I'll give you extra time. Yes, Anasha?
Sir, I have a mistake to submit my answer. It's always repeat again, and then I have a trouble
Yes,
to
it's happened to me.
submit again. Like it's not what is this draft? I can draft my answer.
Okay, hold on. Try refreshing it and do it again if you can, please.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
I will try again.
yeah, I'll give you extra time if you need it. If you need it.
As that's work, sir, because I just forget
Uh-huh.
put my email.
Oh, okay, that's why. So it's fixed, yeah? It's short,
Yeah.
it's solved. Okay, great. Yeah, because I've seen 5 responses now. Okay, 2 more minutes, guys. Okay, 1 minute left. Don't forget to submit before the time runs out. And time's up. Go ahead and submit if you haven't, please. Because we will now discuss the answers and you will understand why your answers are right or wrong. Okay? So you can learn from the experience, from the practice, and you can anticipate the same challenges in the next test. Okay? All right. Is everybody back and ready to discuss the answers?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Anasha is ready. What about Zaini? You ready to discuss the answers, Zaini?
Yes, sir.
Aya, ready?
Yes, already.
Anchai? Anchai? Are you with us, Anchai? Or are you still transferring your answers? Okay, maybe Anchai is going to the bathroom. I don't know. Ahmad Fuadi?
Yes, sir. Already, sir.
Okay, Rizky Ardana, yes, I've seen his response. Raden, ready, Raden?
Inshallah, sir. Ready.
Okay, Zan, Nabila, Rizka, Sandy, Juhaira. Okay, everybody's ready, I hope. Now let's discuss the answers, guys. And don't worry if your answers are wrong. Remember, this is just a simulation. And one of the purposes, one of the goals of this simulation is for us to learn from mistakes, okay? So don't be too sad if your answer is wrong, but focus on why it's wrong so you don't repeat the same mistake. All right, so let's start with the first section. Question 1 to 10. There is an example there, right? So if you see the transcript here, the conversation starts with the interviewer asking, saying, excuse me. Let me just play the audio so you can read the transcript, listen to the audio so you can practice your listening too, okay? So listen to the audio once again.
Section 1. You will hear a man interviewing a woman in the street about her use of transport. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 5.
Okay, so remember when you're taking the test and you get this opportunity, you need to look at the questions and try to predict what words are missing. For example, hold on. For example, you can see number 1, you can predict the word missing is a name, right? A second name. So if you know that, your brain will be more ready to catch the information when you hear it. So it's very important during this time you skim the gaps, the blanks, and then you try to predict what word is missing. What about number 2? What word is missing, do you think here? Can you predict? What is your prediction? It's a
number.
It's a number, right? That's right. So it must be a number. So when you hear a number later, you can easily catch it. Number 3, also a number, right? Or a combination of letter and number because it's a postcode for the post, right? Occupation. So what word is there? It's a job, right? Because occupation is another word for a job or profession, and so on. So it's very important. All right, now let's continue with the audio.
You will see that there is an example that has been done for you. On this occasion only, the conversation relating to this will be played first.
Excuse me?
Yes?
I wonder if you could spare a few minutes to do a survey on transport. It won't take long.
No, that's fine.
Oh, lovely. The survey is on behalf of the local council. They'd like to know about what transport you use and any suggestions for improvement. Can I start by asking you how you travelled to town today?
Sure, I came on the bus.
Okay, so that's the example.
The woman travelled to town by bus, so bus has been written in the space. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time.
Okay, so there's the challenge, right? You will not hear the recording or the audio second time. So you need to really focus. And remember, the answer is in order, right? You will hear the answer for number 2 after number 1, number 3 after number 2, and so on. So you really need to follow, listen, and follow the conversation. So let's start with number 1. What's your answer, guys? Share in the chat box. What's your answer for number 1? Who can share their answer in the chat box? Go ahead. Okay, Miss Sandy answered Hardy. Nabila agrees with Miss Sandy. Any different answers? Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it. So what's your name? Right? And then Anasia answered Hardy. Okay. Anasia, remember also to think of English names. Yeah. So when you hear the conversation is between English people, so you need to remember English names. And Hardy is not a very common English name, I'm afraid, Anasia. So that's another thing you can use to help you catch. Now let's listen to the answer.
Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 5.
No, that's fine.
Oh, lovely. The survey is on behalf of the local council. They'd like to know about what transport you use and any suggestions for... Now, can I get a few details about yourself?
Okay.
What's your name?
It's Louisa.
Yes.
Hardy.
Can you spell that, please?
Yes, it's Hardie.
Ardie. Okay, everybody, can you repeat? Can you repeat that together? Hardie.
I R D.
So What is
I
what does it spell? H-A-R-D-I-E. H-A-R-D-I-E. The answer is hardy. So, if you have difficulty with this, Zan Alexander Hardy, who is that? Okay. So if you have a problem, guys, with this kind of question, because this is very common. Name spelling is very common in IELTS listening. So if it's hard for you, then the solution is you need to go back to improving your uh, alphabet pronunciation practice. So do the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, and so on until you really master it, okay? It's very important. This question always appears in IELTS test. So make sure you know the sound of the alphabets clearly. All right, so the answer is hardy for number one. What about number two? What's your answer for number two, guys? Go ahead and share in the chat box. Okay, Rizka answer 19. Sandy answer 90. Oh, yeah, these two are very common challenges. The teen and the T sound. We often mistake them. Okay, let's hear it then. Let's hear it, guys. Focus. I'm going to play the audio again. I'm going to continue the audio and we will hear what's the number.
Great, thanks. And can I have your address?
It's 19 Whitestone Road.
19 Whitestone Road. The answer is 19, guys. Okay, so be careful. Miss Sandy, this one is pronounced 90. 90. So the T is short and there is no N sound. And you can hear from the audio, the speaker says 19, so it's long and with N. So focus on short and long sound when you are dealing with thin and T. Okay, so thin is long sound. T is short sound. Teen and T. T, T. So even if you don't hear the N, you can still catch its thin if it's long. All right. So the answer for number two is 19. And for Riskia, you answer 19th. Be careful if you when it's with th, there is a sound th at the end. 19th. Th. And the audio, the speaker doesn't make that sound. Okay. And also another one, if it's with th, we usually use the, Riskia. And the speaker didn't say the, right? The 19th when it's with th. So be careful. The answer is 90. Okay. All right. Let's move on to number three, guys. What's your answer? Okay, Son answered GT's J. What about the others? Do you agree with Son's answer? Or did you not catch it? Did you miss it? Ah, Miss Andy, you're nervous. Very good, very good. So, guys, what should you do when you are nervous during following the listening? You need to first take a breath and forget about the questions before. Don't think about the questions that already passed. Focus on the next question. Okay? We are usually nervous during listening because we keep thinking about the questions before. It still stays in our head. We cannot move on. So don't think about the questions that already passed. Stay focused and think that what is important is the next questions. The past questions not important anymore. I must move on. Okay, so that's the strategy. That's what you need to do, so you don't get nervous and you don't lose your focus and concentration. Okay, Nabila, Anchai, Rizkia answer GT8, Rizka GT8 to L. Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Listen carefully.
Oh, right. I know that area. It's Bradfield, isn't it?
That's right.
Is the postcode GT7?
It's actually GT8 2LC.
GT8, but she continues. She continues the number with another 3 numbers, I think, or letters, right? So GT8 is not complete. There is another combination. It's
Is the postcode GT7?
It's actually GT8 2LC.
GT8 2LC, guys. It's actually GT8 2LC. So be careful with distractions. The interviewer mentioning all this because that's the distractor. All right, that's the ones that will trick you. So when you hear numbers, wait, don't use that right away. Don't think that, okay, that's it, that's the number. No, remember that there is going to be distraction. There's going to be a trap, jebakan, right? So keep listening, but you write down, note down the numbers you hear, but don't stop only with one number you hear. Wait until all the numbers are mentioned, and then later you can think which one is the right one. And here the right one is GT8 2LC. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Number 4. What is the occupation of the woman? Okay, Zan was lost there. Okay. Why, Zan? What's the reason? Why were you lost?
Because I focus from number 5, sir. So I don't
Oh,
know what's the meaning of
occupation. Okay. All right. All right. Good, 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 good. So, guys, vocabulary. Improve your vocabulary. Okay. If you don't know the meaning of a keyword from the question, it will be really hard to look for it in the audio or in the conversation. And occupation, Zan, means job, profession. It's a synonym of job or profession. Okay. All right. And okay, teacher. Miss Sandy answered teacher, which is I'm sure a guess because I didn't hear any teacher in the conversation. Rizka, Nabila, and Raden answer hairdresser. Okay, let's check. Listen to the audio, guys.
Right. And could I ask what your job is? Are you a student?
I've actually just finished my training. I'm a hairdresser.
Oh.
Ah, interesting. So you see, the interviewer gave the distraction again. What is the distraction that the interviewer gave? He said a student, right?
Yes.
But that's not the answer because the question is asking about the woman's job, not what the interviewer thinks. And the woman's job is, hold on, look at the transcript. I'm a hairdresser. So the answer is hairdresser. Okay. All right. So remember, don't answer right away with the first word or what seems to be the answer. Like here, it's a student mentioned. wait until you hear all of the statements or all of the answers from the speakers. Okay, what about number 5, guys? What is the woman's reason to visit the town? To go to the dentist. Okay, now be careful with spelling. What is the correct spelling of dentist? All right, let's check. The correct spelling of dentist is D-E-N-T-I-S-T. The answer is the dentist. So, and don't use the anymore because there's already the in the answer, yeah. So don't use double the. Just the word dentist right away. So there you go. That's the answer for 1 to 5. Now let's go to question number 6. Number 6, what is the woman's suggestions for the improvement, for the first improvement? What's your answer, guys? Footpaths. Miss Sandy thinks. What about the others? Nabila answered lighting. Okay, Anchai without ing, only light. Let's hear it. Listen to the audio.
All right. And one more question in this section. What is the reason for you coming into town today?
Actually, it's not for shopping today, which would be my normal reason, but to see the dentist.
Right. Thanks.
Before you hear the rest...
Now, in this last section, I'd like you to give us some ideas about the facilities and arrangements in the city for getting to and from work. Any suggestions you have for improvements?
Well, something I've thought about for some time is that when I do walk and I'm doing a later shift, I think the lighting should be better.
The lighting should be better. Okay, that's a British accent. The lighting should be better. So the answer for number 6 is the lighting should be better. The answer is lighting, guys. And the spelling is like so. So good job to those who answer lighting. Anjay, it's not complete, unfortunately. Light is different from lighting. Okay. Light means cahaya, lighting pencahayaan. So here, it focuses on pencahayaan. All right, what about number 7? More frequent what? Another recommendation, another suggestion. Okay, Nabila answered train. Miska trains. Oh, interesting. Is it with S or no S? What do you think, guys? S or no S? Train, no S, or trains with S? Now, Nabila, here is the strategy. When you are not sure it's S or no S, singular or plural, look at the grammar clue. Look at the words before the gap. If it's train is countable, right? You can count train. So one train is a train with a. No that means it's plural. So you must use S. So if the answer is train, the train must be with S because there is no here. There is no sebuah. So that's the way we decide if we use S or no S. We look at the clue from the words around the gap. Now let's check. Is the answer train or not? Listen to the audio.
Yes, good point.
And of course, I think it's a real shame they've been cutting down on the number of footpaths. They should have more of those. Then people would walk more.
Yes.
Oh, that, by the way, that's the trap that Miss Sandy got into. You got into the trap of footpaths, yeah. But that's the second suggestion that the woman makes. It's in the note. So let's continue and focus on the transportation recommendation.
Right.
And I don't think there are enough trains. That's why
I don't think there are enough trains. I don't think there are enough trains. That's why I don't use them. You have to wait so long. So the answer is trains with S. So be careful, yeah, Nabila. Pay attention to the singular and plural. All right, number 8. What is the answer, guys? Okay, safe. All right, let's check. Is it safe or not? Listen to the audio part.
use them. You have to wait so long.
Thanks. And finally, I'd like to ask your opinion on cycling. As you may know, there's a drive in the city to get more people to cycle to work.
Right.
But we realise that there are things which the council, but also employers might do to help encourage workers to cycle to work.
Yeah. Well, I have thought about it, and where I work, there are no safe places to leave your bikes.
There are no safe places to leave your bike. Okay. There are no safe places to leave your bikes. And that is the, what do you call it again, guys? Different word, same meaning? We call it paraphrase. Yeah. Paraphrase or restatement or synonym. So pay attention to the synonym or restatement of the answers in the audio. So here you see parking places for bicycles. And here the paraphrase is places to leave your bikes. So this is same meaning with this. And that's the clue to get the answer. And the answer is there are no safe places to leave your bike. So the recommendation or the suggestion from the speaker is we need to have safe parking places for bicycles. The answer is safe. Good job. Number 9. What's your answer, guys? A shower. Okay. Miss Sandy answered. What about the others? Shower too, like Riska. All right. And maybe the others missed it. I don't know. Well, let's check the answers, guys. Listen to the audio. Is it a shower that the woman suggests? Listen to the audio once again.
Okay.
And also, I'd have to cycle uphill, and on a hot day, I'd arrive at work pretty sweaty, so I think I'd need a shower somewhere at work.
I think I need a shower somewhere at work. Let's see the transcript. I'd have to cycle uphill, and on a hot day, I'd arrive at work pretty sweaty. So I think I'd need a shower somewhere at work. The answer is a shower. Good job. Good job. Next one, number 10. What's your answer for number 10, guys? Cycling what? Miss Sandy answered training. Okay. Let's listen to the audio for that part. Listen carefully.
Right.
And I suppose the last thing is that I wouldn't be all that confident about cycling on such busy roads.
I wouldn't be that confident with cycling on busy roads. So the woman is not confident to cycle on on roads with many cars, many motorcycles, etc.
I think I'd like to see you offering training for that,
I think I'd like to see you offering training for that. So she wants training, a training for cycling on busy roads.
I'd feel a lot better about starting if that was the case.
And so the answer is training. Good job, Miss Sandy. You got it correct. So there you go, guys, for section 1. I hope you got many correct answers so far. Let's move on to section 2. Get ready. All right, section 2. Number 11. What's your answer, guys? Here in the chat box. Multiple choice is easier because you can get lucky and land on the right answer. Okay, many A's now, many A's. Miss Sandy is different though. She goes with B. All right, let's check it. Listen to the audio for that part.
Section 2. The facilities which are opening soon in the 11 to 4. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 14.
Okay, so first we need to understand the question. So the question is asking the idea for the new developments from where? Is it from the organization, the city council, or from the local people? Remember, the answers will be in paraphrase or restatement. Okay, different words, same meaning. So let's check. Listen to that.
Good morning. I'm very pleased to have this opportunity to say a little about 2 exciting new developments in the city: the Brackenside open-air swimming pool and the Children's Adventure Playground in Central Park. As many of you may know, the idea for these initiatives came from you, the public.
The idea for these initiatives came from you, the public. So the answer is, which one is the synonym or the paraphrase of the public? It's local people. That's right. You will not hear local people because it's too easy, right? The IELTS is not easy. It's gonna make it hard for you. So don't look for the same words. Don't expect you will hear local people because it's the right answer, but look for the synonym, the paraphrase or the restate. The answer is local people, the public. What about number 12? What's your answer, guys? Okay. Zan answered C. It's method of water treatment. All right, let's see the transcript right away. Let's read the transcript. I will invite Zan to read the transcript. Zan, can you read it?
Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
First of all, Brackenside Pool, as many of the older members of the audience will remember, there used to be a wonderful open-air pool on the seafront street 30 years ago, but it had to close when it was judged to be unsafe. For the signs of the new heated pool, we were very happy to secure the talents of internationally renowned
Renowned
renowned art, architects architect Ellen Wendon,
Uh-huh. Who
who has managed to combine a charming
1930s
1930s designs which fits in so well with many of the other buildings in the area.
Okay, enough until there. So you see, nothing sounds unusual, right? Unusual means unique, something extraordinary, something surprising, something special. From the first until here, there is nothing special mentioned by the speaker. Different from the last part. In the last part, the speaker says, up to the minute features such as a recycling, the only one of its kind in the world. You see that? Only one of its kind in the world. That means special, unique, extraordinary. And what is it? What is the only one of its kind in the world? It's the recycling system for seawater. So which one is the paraphrase, the restatement of this in the option A, B, C? Is it A? No.
B.
Is it B, heating system? Is it heating system? Is there any hot water mentioned here? No hot water, right? Although the word system is the same. And remember, don't choose answers with the same words. It's usually a trap. The answer here is method of water treatment. Method, the synonym is system. Water, there is seawater. Treatment is the way we treat something like recycling. So remember, choose answers with synonyms, with paraphrase, with restatement. If you're not sure, don't choose answer with same words. Just choose the one with the different words if you're not sure. Yeah. So the answer is C there. And Ajay and Zan answered correctly. Good job. Miss Sandy not B because there it's not about making the water hot. It's about recycling the water. Yeah. So that's a trap, Miss Sandy. The same word system is the trap. Be careful. All right, number 13, guys. What's the answer? Local newspapers have raised worries about which? A, B, or C? Okay. Looks like none of you are confident enough with their answers. Miss Sandy answered C, followed by Zan and Riska. Let's see the transcript. And this time, I want to invite Miss Sandy to read the transcript as the speaker. Go ahead, Miss Sandy.
Now, there has been quite a bit of discussion in the local press about whether there would be enough room for the number of visitors we are hoping to attract. But
Enough, because that's the answer there. The question is asking about something controversial, something that have raised worries. Have raised worries means meresahkan. So something that raised worries means something controversial, right? Something that has a lot of discussion. That has a discussion. Local press means local newspaper. That's the paraphrase. That's the synonym. So the answer is whether there would be enough room for the number of visitors we're hoping to attract. So what is the synonym of that? What is the paraphrase? Enough room. Is it about date? No. Is it about the money? No, it's not about the money. It's about the room. It's about the size of the facility. So the answer is C. Okay, guys, so always pay attention to synonyms. The answers will be in synonyms. And wow, all of you answered correctly here. Good job. For, of course, those who answered in the chat box. Okay, the next one, number 14, guys. What decision has not yet been made about the pool? Okay, Zion answered C. What decisions has not yet been made? Keputusan apa yang belum dibuat mengenai kolamnya? So that's what the question means. Okay, we have 3 different answers here. I know, because this is hard. The further you go in the test, the harder the question will be. So it's normal. I'm not surprised. But now I will invite Nabila to read the transcript. Nabila, can you read the transcript, please?
Okay, sir. We hope that as many people as possible will be there on June 15th. We have engaged award-winning actress Coral White to declare the pool open, and there will be drinks and snacks available at the poolside. There will also be a competition for the public to decide on the sculpture we plan to have at the entrance. You will decide which famous historical figure from the city we should have.
Okay, let's check. So let's check let's check Charlie. Who will open it? Has it been decided or not? Apakah sudah ditetapkan siapa akan membuka acaranya? Who will open it? Is there any information? There is, right? It's Coral White will open the pool. So not Charlie, because it has been decided, right? The question asks which hasn't been decided, yang mana yang belum ditentukan. So C is wrong because the answer is Coral White. What about the opening times? Waktu pembukaan, has it been decided? It has, right? It's on
Yes.
June
June.
15th. So not B because it has been decided. What about the statue? Patung yang akan ada di pintu. Has it been decided? No, it hasn't been decided because you will decide which famous historical figure will we have for the sculpture. Sculpture is the synonym of statue. Okay? The synonym of statue is sculpture, and the speakers say you will decide this. That means it hasn't been decided because the speaker will ask the visitors, pengunjung, untuk menentukan. So the answer is A. And you see, the answer is implied here, tersirat. The speaker doesn't say directly that we haven't made the decision about whose statue will be at the door. It's implied, tersirat. So you need to be careful with implied information. Informasi yang tersirat. Okay, pay attention to the clues from the speaker. All right, let's continue to the last set of questions. Number 15. What's your answer? Number 15, guys. What feature will be in the Asia area? Okay, we have same answer from all of you. E, let's hear the audio for that part, or let's just go to the transcript. I will invite Raden to read the transcript for us. Go ahead, Raden.
Yes, sir. And now moving on, the Central Park Playground, which we are pleased to announce has just won the Douglas Award for Safety. The news came through only last week. The unique design is based on the concept of the global village, with the playground being divided into the 6 areas showing different parts of the world. It's with a representative feature. For example, there is a section on Asia, and this represented by ladies. and
Right.
equipment in the shape of snakes,
Snakes, orangutans,
orangutans,
tigers.
and so on fauna native to the forest of the region.
Okay, thank you. That's enough, Raden, because we found the answer. So the answer here is fauna. What is the synonym of fauna, guys?
Animals.
Animals. Native. Native synonym? Local.
I don't know, sir.
Native. Native means local people, yeah, or local things. So local fauna. What is the synonym in the answer? Local animals. The answer is E. Good job. All of you are correct. Excellent. Number 16. What's your answer, guys? Share in the chat box. Okay, we have three same answers now. Very good. Very good. Okay, Riska, please be the speaker and read the transcript for us for the answer. Continue from the last part that Raden read. Continue from here.
Okay,
Riska?
Mister.
Yes, please.
Moving south to the Antarctic, we couldn't run to an ice ring, I'm afraid, but opted instead for climbing blocks in the shape of mountains.
Okay, that's enough. Climbing blocks in the shape of mountains. So the answer is, which one is the like what's stated there from the options we have? Mountains. Good job. Sandy, Raden, Anchai, Riska, and Zan. It is mountains. Number 17. What's your answer, guys? Okay, Miss Sandy answered D. Okay, Miss Sandy, go ahead and read the transcript out loud to see the answer, starting from here. Dan, go.
Then on the South America and here in the Times is a El Dorado, games replicating the search of mines full of precious stone.
Enough. Search for mines full of precious stones. Games replicating the search. Which one is the synonym or the paraphrase of that from the option? Games replicating the search for mines full of precious stones. So, permainan-permainan yang permainan, yeah.
Stone.
Yeah.
Precious
Uh,
stone.
yeah. So which one has the same meaning? We have
Jewels.
jewels. Very good. The answer is D. Jewels. Well done. And Zan, it's not waterways because there's no water there. Okay. All right, the answer is jewels. Good job. What about number 18, guys? What is in the North America area? Okay, you answer space travel. Let's check it. And I'm going to invite Anasha to read the transcript. Anasha, go ahead. Start from here. And then.
Okay, sir. And then moving up to North America, here there was considerable debate. I know the contribution of cinema and jazz was considered, but the designers finally opted for rockets and the International Space Station.
Okay, enough. So what is the synonym or paraphrase of that from the option?
Space station to space travel.
Space travel, that's right, because there is rockets, International Space Station. The answer is H. Good job. Number 19. What's your answer, guys? Okay, we have A from Miss Sandy, followed by Zan with the same answer. Nabila A. All right, Nabila, your turn. Read the transcript to find out the answer together, starting from eastwards. Go.
eastwards to Europe then, and perhaps the most traditional choice of all the areas, medieval castles and other fortifications.
Okay, what is the synonym of that, guys? Medieval castles, istana-istana dari masa zaman pertengahan, and other fortifications dan bangunan-bangunan pertahanan. The synonym of that is ancient forts. The answer is A. Good job. The last one, number 20. What's in Africa? Okay, we have two different answers, B and D. But B is has more popularity. Okay, Zan. Wait, Zan. Maybe you're the right one. Let's wait. Oh, but yeah, you're wrong because D has been used. We have used D for South America. Okay, let's check if B is the right one. Go ahead. I'll just read the last one. So last but not least, moving south to Africa. So that's Africa, and a whole set of wonderful mosaics and trails to represent the great rivers of this fascinating and varied continent. So mosaics and trails. Synonym: mosaic and trails to represent the great rivers. Yeah, rivers. So that's the clue, the key clue there of this fascinating varied continent. Mosaics and trails to represent the great rivers. What is the synonym of rivers, guys? It's waterways. The answer is
Waterways.
B.
Yeah.
So, how many correct answers did you get from 20? Okay, Ahmad, only 3. I'm sorry to hear that, Ahmad. But I hope you learned from our discussion, yeah, why the answer is right or wrong. And I hope you guys realize the challenges that you face. All right, and I want to check that. What's the biggest challenge that you faced? What's the most difficult about the test today?
The vocabulary, sir.
Okay, Ahmad
Many
Fuadi.
vocabulary that
Were
we don't
many,
know
sir.
the meaning, sir.
Very
So
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That is make.
So Ahmad, the solution for you is to improve your vocabulary. And remember, to improve our vocabulary, there are many websites, many platforms, many applications we can use today. You can use Quizlet, you can use the online dictionaries. My favorite way is uh, I like to look for something interesting for me to read in English. I remember when I was learning English like you guys, to improve my vocabulary, I read English comic books, English manga. You know, like I read Dragon Ball, but using English, what is it? English translations. I read Naruto book, comic books, manga with English uh, uh, text. So do something fun, but in English to improve your vocabulary, so you don't get bored and you always feel enthusiastic and excited to learn. Okay, what about from the others?
I found it hard to follow the whole conversation when I'm confused, sir.
So you lost track, right? You lose track during the audio. And the solution for that, Nabila, is you need to keep focusing on the next part. Don't stay in the part that you missed. Like if you didn't hear something before, don't think about it. Just move on. Okay? Because if you think about it, lose you will lose that one and the next one. So you will lose more if you keep focusing on the previous one. So if you start to feel like I'm losing it, stop, forget the previous, and focus on the next ones. Okay? practice doing that. Okay, what about the others? Miss Sandy? Suddenly nervous in the middle. Okay. First you need to find out, why are you nervous? Are you nervous because you don't understand what you just heard? If you are nervous because you don't understand what you just heard and you feel like you're losing you're losing it, I think the problem is same as Nabila's problem. And the solution is like what I said to Nabila, Miss Sandy, you need to stay focused for the next part. Forget what makes you nervous or confused before, and take a breath and focus on what you are hearing at that time onwards. Okay, and try to look for keywords from the question to help you get back. Look for keywords. There's always a keyword from the questions that can help you locate. Oh, I'm here now. Oh, it's question 3 now, or question 4 now. And it's okay. Just focus on that question and the next one. Forget about the previous question. Don't think about them because it's too late. You can't go back. So don't sacrifice the next questions because you keep thinking about the questions before. Okay, Miss Sandy, I hope that helps. What about the others? The blank answer, just guess. If you already missed it, there's no use thinking about it too much. Just guess. Just write with a guess. If it's a name, just write some random name. Okay? So don't think about it too much, or just leave it blank if it really bothers you, because it's impossible to go back, and you don't want to waste your focus and concentration and time thinking about it. Okay. All right. What about the others?
Sir,
Yeah. Go ahead.
I hard to understand British accent, so in this section, I lost my answer because I don't understand what they say.
Okay. That means you need to practice. You need to spend some time practicing with British accent too. And for British accent, I recommend watching Harry Potter, listening to British YouTube channels. And yeah, there are many YouTube channels now that explains British accent in short video, very short and clear explanation. Look for them, watch them in your free time to get some, some knowledge about British accent. Okay, Anasha?
Thank you, sir.
All right, I hope that helps. All right, so that's it, everyone. Thank you. Don't forget to submit your response on the Google form for the answer, because it will be recorded for your progress report later, yeah? For this month. Now I'm going to check the attendance. Please listen and say present if you are here, if you joined the class today. Rizka.
Presence.
Sandi Puspita Anggraidi.
Listen, Mr.
Ansharullah.
Present, sir.
Sophia.
Present, sir.
Nabila Haura.
Presence.
Juhairia.
Present, sir.
Raden Kaisti.
Present, sir.
Zaini.
Present, sir.
Rizkia Ardana.
Present.
Ahmad Fuadi.
Present, sir.
Anasia Agustin.
Present, sir.
Wahyu Fauzan.
I am here, sir.
Okay, that's it for today, guys. Good job with the first simulation, the listening task of the IELTS section 1 and 2. Tomorrow, we'll continue with the section 3 and 4. Make sure you prepare yourself, practice the strategies, the suggestions I gave you from our practice today. So tomorrow you can get higher IELTS score. Okay. At the end of the month, we will accumulate we will total all of your IELTS simulation score, and we will show you what's your IELTS score for now. Okay? So thank you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. Keep up the spirit and have a great day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Mr.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam
wabarakatuh.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, sir.
Love you.
Bisa.
Bye.
Sandi.